Now, before we even think about a property, we need to think about you. Every single successful investor I know has a crystal clear understanding of their own financial DNA. So, this DNA is made up of three parts. First, your capital, and I mean your real budget. It's not just the property price. For any deal in Dubai, you need to immediately add about 7 to 8% on top of the cost. Let's say you're buying a 1 million dirham apartment. You've got the 4% Dubai Land Department fee, that's 40,000 dirhams. You have the agent's 2% fee, that's 20,000. You have the DLD admin fee, another 4,200 dirhams. You have the trustee registration fee, that's another 4,200. And then you have the developer's no objection certificate, the NOC, which can be another 1,000 to 5,000 dirhams. So, right there, your 1 million dirham property costs you nearly 1,070,000 dirhams just to get the keys. Now, while we are looking at investing, we have to be real about the total cost from day one. Now, second, your own goal. What is the actual point of this investment for you right now? And I often ask this as a first question when I meet investors. Are you trying to generate a monthly income stream to supplement your salary? Because that is a pure cash flow strategy. Or are you planning the long game? So, are you trying to buy an asset that you can sell in 10 years for a massive profit to pay for your kids' university or to fund your retirement? That is an appreciation strategy. Chasing both at the same time is possible, but usually one has to lead. You need to know which one is your priority. And third, your management style. Be honest with yourself. Are you a hands-on person who likes to be in control, or are you a set it and forget it investor who wants zero phone calls and zero headaches? Your answer to that question will dramatically change what kind of property, and just as importantly, what kind of tenant is right for you. Keep that DNA, capital, goal, and style in your mind. Now let's go on a journey and meet three different types of investors. Let us start with the workhorse of the Dubai rental market, the studio apartment. The studio tenant in 2025 is not just a cabin crew anymore. It's the freelance coder, the marketing consultant on a 6-month project, the young entrepreneur bootstrapping their startup. They are hyper-focused on two things: a great location and an amazing building amenities. They are buying a lifestyle, not square footage. To really understand this, let me tell you about a client of mine. Let's call him Alex. Now, Alex is a 28-year-old software engineer. He's sharp, he's ambitious, and he's a pure numbers guy. He moved to Dubai last year and had saved up about 800,000 dirhams. His goal, when he came to me, was crystal clear. He said, I want the highest possible monthly income from my capital. I want a cash flow machine. So our journey began. We did not look at Marina. We did not look at downtown. For maximum yield, you have to go where the growth is, where the new communities are just hitting their stride. So we started our search in Jumeirah Village Circle, or JVC. It's a great area for yield, but after looking at 10 different buildings, we noticed a trend. A lot of the layouts were a bit awkward and the quality could be a hit or miss, and they were very new developers, which Alex was not very comfortable with. So we pivoted. We started looking intensely at Arjaan right next door, and what we found there as of mid-2025 was amazing. The new buildings by developers like Vincitor and Danube were offering incredible quality and smart layouts for a similar price point. We found him a brand new high floor studio in a project that had just handed over. It had a very nice luxury pool, a gym, a paddle tennis court, all the things that made a tenant choose one building over another. Okay, now let's get out the calculator and break down the real numbers, because that is the objective of today's podcast. The purchase price was 680,000 dirhams. his total cost after all the fees we talked about came to about 725,000 dirhams. In the current market, we predicted the annual rent at 58,000 dirhams. So let's do the first calculation. 58,000 divided by the 680,000 purchase price. That gives you a gross yield of an impressive 8.5%. Now this is the number most people see and they get excited. But gross yield is a vanity matrix. We care about net yield, and that is sanity. So let's subtract the costs. The annual service charges for the building were about 15 dirhams per square feet. On his 420 square feet unit, that is 6,300 dirhams a year. So the net rent is 58,000 minus 6,300, which is 51,700 dirhams. Now we calculate the real returns. 51,700 divided by his total cash outlay of 725,000, that's a net yield of 7.1%. Now, guys, that number is real. That is cash in his bank account. It is a fantastic return, one of the best you can get in the city. Alex's investment is officially a cash flow machine. But now let's talk about the other side of Alex's story, the risk. His tenant, a young professional, is on a 1-year contract. In their first conversation, she mentioned she will probably look for a 1-bedroom when her next promotion comes through. Now Alex knows this. He is fully prepared for a higher tenant turnover. Alex has factored in a potential 1-month vacancy period every 18 to 24 months plus the agent fees to find a new tenant. Now, Alex is consciously accepting the higher management churn because his number one goal was that top tier yield. So, the studio is for the investor like Alex. The goal is maximum cash flow. The risk is higher turnover and sensitivity to oversupply. If you choose this path, you have to buy in a building with unique amenities that give you a competitive edge.